Ju, Unni Vlogs, Kader, Adnan, Anne-Marie Jose, Mohammad Farouk, Munir Ismail, and Abdul Latif. Play continues here at the stadium. Now we will see Arju's team now on the ball as they want to go on the forefront. This is a very good run from him. He has a clear view of the goal. He decides to go for the shot. The keeper comes off his lines and a brilliant save by the goalkeeper to go down and hold on to it. Before that, it was a very good run. He got a clear-cut view, but again, it was Edwin who went in, but couldn't convert. Good job by the goalkeeper, Shiaz Karim. Now here in the second half, they will look to change it up. Oh, he's through. Should be a goal, but good job by the defender to keep it out. Could see the goalkeeper, Asaru, asking for offside. See a lot of comments. Chat box, do let us know. Who do you think is going to score the first goal? Which one of these players is going to find the back of the net first in this game to break the deadlock? He looks to get that give and go, but there's too much of water there on that puddle on the right end of the pitch. Now again, Agents will go on the attack, but good defense of Arju's team takes care of the issue as they look to go in on that attack. The left side pitch seems to be a lot better in terms of advancing the ball. He does a very good run. He needs to get a good cross to find one of his teammates. And again, the possession changes. It's still in the box. He can still try and create something out of this. He looks to get some space to go for the shot, but it's well cleared. I wouldn't say well cleared because it might have found its way into the back of the net. And the players have a small laugh about it. The goalkeeper not too happy about it. For a second there, I thought the clearance of his was of course a normal one, but that was all the more the opposite. A corner kick now for Arju's 11. Here comes the corner and well cleared by the Agents defender there. Agents looking to switch up defense to offense, but Arju's 11 defense is doing a very good job so far. But here, not the best of clearances. Player gets through, but the ball is not quick and comprehending with him. It's still with the Agents. He's done a good job in maintaining possession as he looks to make that pass, but too many defenders of Arju's that keep the ball safe, and they go on the attacking front. It's a very good run as he gives that minus pass, receives it back. A good chip to find him, but the flag will definitely go up. The player was offside during that run. Again, looking to go from distance, but both the teams are doing a good job on the defensive ends. That's why the score has been 0-0 so far. Players not too happy that the referee has blown the whistle to bring the game to a halt once again as we wait for confirmation on what is the verdict. The referees will just have a word and decide how to proceed with the game. Hello, once again, viewers. We've gotten confirmation that the exhibition celebrity match is over with a scoreline of 0-0. Do stay tuned, though. We will have The highly anticipated matchup between Super League Kerala All Stars versus Mohammedan SC, which will be live on Sportscast India. Do stay tuned as that match will be brought to you very soon.
football cricketers to you up. Page 07BX 7494 7494 ഈ നമ്പറുള്ള ഹോണ്ട കാർ അവിടെ നിന്ന് മാറ്റി പാർക്കിംഗ് ചെയ്യുകയാണ്. അർജന്റ് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. കേഡ് 07BX 7494 ഈ നമ്പറുള്ള കാർ അവിടെ നിന്ന് മാറ്റി പാർക്കിംഗ് ചെയ്യുക. With more than 600 families. They not only lost their lives, but also lost their home, properties, even in and livelihood. Even the entire village was devastated by this notorious tragedy. In order to prepare our children in the tragedy, let us join hand in hand so as to uplift the devastated community of the people of Payyanad. Kerala Football Association is organizing wonderful football match with the support of Malappuram District Football Association, which will be fight between Kerala 11 and Mohammedan Party.
ബിൽഡിംഗ് ചെരിച്ചിരുന്നതിൻ്റെ ആ ബിൽഡിംഗ്
Very good evening and welcome to this exciting matchup. It's going to be Super League Kerala All-Star 11 taking on Mohammedan Sporting Club. Match number 1 here at Payyanad Stadium, Malappuram. And we did watch a game prior to this that was a charity game, and so is this. Of course, it was the influencers who took the field before. But here we have all top-notch players who are ready to give us a show in this exciting matchup in what is poised to be a very, very interesting game. Of course, Mohammedan SC, a giant in Indian football, one of the oldest clubs, will go up against a not-so-old team. That is, of course, the all-star team of Super League Kerala. And both the teams will just quickly shake hands before we are ready to have this game underway. All the viewers joining us live, to keep the chat box on and running for this game. And let us know as to which team are you supporting. Do you want to see Mohammedan SC win it? Or would you love to see the all-star side of Super League Kerala come through?
Elizabeth 70, Eloy, and Jason 10, Belfort. For the Mohammedan Sporting, jersey number 1, Padan Chindri, jersey number 25, Samad Ali Malik, jersey number 5, Gaurav Bora, jersey number 28, Joseph Adjoy, jersey number 40, Menanjoy Islamov, jersey number 10, Alexis Gomez, jersey number 8, Amanjit Liam, jersey number 7, Roshan Azia, jersey number 2, Pereira, jersey number 29, Ramsania, and jersey number 40.
But the captains exchange the flags and pose for a picture with the referees before the players just take their spots on the field, and we will be underway very soon for this game. Of course, the likes of Belfort, Ezio Gomes there in the lineup for All-Star 11. Team that's come together in a very, very interesting fashion. And they're going to go up against Mohammedan SC, who just broke off the huddle. This is the All-Star 11 led by the captain. That is Belfort. Belfort is no stranger to Kerala football.
Kerala Football
Indian football
Association
for that
President
matter.
Nawaz
He
Nina,
was part of the Kerala side, Kerala Blasters. It was
ബഹുമാനനായ
Kevin's
മഞ്ചേരി
Belfort
എം.എൽ.എ
who was
അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് യു.എ. ലത്തീഫ്,
the forward.
Vice President
Scored
Mr.
several
Johannes,
goals
and
and he's
Mr.
loved
Anwar
by
Hamid Shera,
everybody
AFI Vice
in
President,
the state of Kerala.
the Assistant Collector of Malappuram District,
Here
Ms.
we
Raj
are
Khainga, and
for
Dr. V.P.
Super
Secretary
League
Secretary Director
Kerala.
of Physical Education University of Calicut,
This
and other
matchup
distinguished persons who
between
are
the
present
All
over here this
Stars of
function.
Super League Kerala and Mohammedan SC. We have Belfort in the middle who will kick things off. And there's the whistle. And we are officially underway here in Malappuram. Not the best of conditions in terms of the ground, but I'm sure these players, being professionals, will know how to adapt to it and go on about the game. And all our viewers watching this game live on Sportscast India, you know the drill. Do keep the chat box on and running. I see a lot of you throwing your comments along with support for your favorite teams. And you know the drill here on Sportscast India. Feel free to direct a question to me using the hashtag Ask the Commentator. And the flag goes up offside early on as Mohammedan look to attack in this game to start it off. I'll take you through the starting 11 for both the sides. Of course, Super League Kerala All-Star 11. Michael, Papuya, Haku, Saurav, Sesan, Harman, Asia Gomes, Jijo, Sianda, Eloy, and Belfort. It's a good run for Mohammedan to get past the defender. And he goes for goal. And the player slipped. The follow-up shot has just hit the player. A lot of appeals for handball, but the referee says play on. And Mohammedan almost breaking the deadlock here. Player slipping, follow-up shot. Yeah, it did hit the hand of the defender there. But the referee says play on. As I introduce you to the starting 11 for Mohammedan SC. We have Padam, Samad Ali, Gaurav Bora, Joseph, Minjal Loy, Alexis, Amaljit, Roxmela, Pranaya, Ramsena, and Zoding Lana. Defense looking to recover and stop that attack from the All-Stars team. Looking to play it into the box, but the defensive lines of Mohammedan will be one to reckon with. That's the slightly extra puddled up side with a lot of water. But I'm sure these players, being professionals, will know how to handle the situation and play accordingly. Of course, we saw the influencers also play quite well, although it was a short duration for them. Advanced forward, the ball will stay in because of the outfield, but the defense very active for Mohammedan. Player down, it's going to go the other way. Cleared forward by the defender. Mohammedan, of course, for those of you joining in, Mohammedan SC is wearing the black jersey, and the All-Stars of Super League Kerala are wearing the red jersey with the white stripe. Throw in taken as he looks to find his teammate in the box. Still with the all-star team. Good number of spectators here at the stadium. And a very good number here live on Sportscast India. Do keep the chat box on and running. Don't forget to subscribe. All fans eagerly waiting for some more football action. A goal would perhaps light things up here in Kerala, Malappuram to be precise. Kerala football, of course, is a interesting discussion. The fans, the love for the game is tremendous, and it is acknowledged by everyone. So, free kick for Mohammedan as they look to break the deadlock. We've seen often from a position like this, the ball is played into the box. Alexis Gomez, the player who is going to take it. He looks for that give and go. It's lofted into the box, straight in the hands of the goalkeeper. Standing tall as he collects it with ease, distributes it to his defender, who advances it in search of Belfort, the captain. He is very dangerous when he makes those runs. And this is smart football from him. He advanced it and he knew the ball would not go out. That was Gomes who advanced the ball forward as Belfort was penetrating from the middle. Nevertheless, Mohammedan will clear it in hope of finding their forward on the right side, who's made that run but couldn't quite keep it in. Attack continues for Mohammedan Essie. Grounded pass into the box. It's played to safety once again, but now it finds one of the Super League players who plays it up front, but not to one of his teammates. A little too aggressive there as the referee just blows it in the other direction. Change of possession, back and forth, and now Super League Kerala's all-star team may have a good opportunity. Belfort on the ball, he makes that pass to his teammate who was making the run, and he did have a glance onto the referee hoping for a whistle in his favor. It was a good run, a good pass as well from Belfort to his teammate. That was Sianda who was making that run. A lot of players falling onto the ground given the conditions. It does reduce the speed of the ball, but it's good to see the players adapting properly. It's a good run from him, and the keeper came off his lines. Got a piece of it that contained the player. Very quick run from that right side, but it was just too fast. That was Ramsanya for Mohammedan. Again, the ball is not going to move the same way it usually moves because of the outfield being too lush with water. Well kept in there. As the game unfurls, I see a lot of comments in the chat box. Feel free to ask a question the way we do it here in... oh, he goes for goal. That was a well taken shot, but it's grounded and within reach for the keeper. Beautiful shot. Took the volley off his left foot. To all our viewers watching this game on Sportscast India, we have a drill, and that is that you keep the chat box on and running, and you also direct a question to the commentator using the hashtag Ask the Commentator. And we can make this game a little more interesting by having discussions about football. This is how Sportscast engages with the viewers and makes things a lot more interesting. Once again, ball played into the box, safe in the hands of the all-star keeper. It's Michael who plays it forward, finds one of his teammates. That's his captain, who's minus it to his defender. Back with him. Couldn't quite keep it inside. Mohammedan pressing for the ball as they win it back. Mohammedan SC, a side that's preparing for a stint in the Indian Super League this year, not to forget. Good job by the defender to stop that attack from Mohammedan. Making a few good runs here, and he advances it. A good cross into the box, but the defenders acting quick to play that to safety. Belfort now on the ball. Soccer Sport has a question. How are you? Well, I'm doing fine. I think we're getting to see a glimpse of Super League Kerala. I know it's not ideal, but getting to see our former Kerala Blasters player like Belfort here, of course it does bring back memories, and we know that this is not the ideal circumstances, but it's definitely going to change. And this will not be the state when the league starts, so don't worry, as these players don't seem to have a problem playing in this, so we can all just sit back and enjoy their game. Long ball, well received. Flag stayed down. He makes some space, crosses it, a good cross coming in, but good recovery from the defense of the all-star team. He plays it forward to Belfort, who struggles a bit in that puddle. And this is going to be the challenge for the players. Question, what do you think of Giants joining the Super League side? Well, let's just... oh, it's a good run. A good opportunity here to go up, but the defense of Mohammedan will take care of that issue. A very good run from the left. As we look at the replay here, he was coming in, he had a good glimpse, but the defender not giving that extra bit of space. Now a corner kick as Super League Kerala's All-Stars look to take the lead. Guided into the box, but it finds one of the Mohammedan defenders. The stadium should have a standard drainage system. Indeed, that is a must given today's circumstances of football. But sometimes, these force majeure aspects are very unpredictable. See, the clearance also wasn't the best, and again, the intent is right from the players. It's just that the conditions aren't coping up with the game that they're playing. Once again, look at this. He's gone in for that slight tackle, but he knows it's not going to be as lush as it is. Rizwan wants a brief regarding the Super League. My friend, the Super League is an initiative to build football. That would be the best way to put it. And given the fact that Kerala is a hub when it comes to football, it's produced one of the greatest Indian footballer ever, I am Vijayan. And not to forget, so many players who've represented the country and done great for the country are from Kerala. Not to forget the fans. And this is a league that represents the emotion of Kerala football. As the players brought down there, a very interesting spot for a free kick. And this league is definitely gonna add on to the success of Indian football, or more importantly, what Indian football is trying to achieve. And it's the small factors such as encouraging more people to watch football, encouraging the young stars to get inspired. And the same way how all of us might be looking here at Belfort and seeing him, we remember his days when he played in Kerala Blasters. We did that as fans, but I'm sure there are so many young lads who'll be watching and they'll be like, okay, I want to be like him. And that's a start. Well, for start, let's see if this can be the first goal. He goes for goal right over the post. A really good chance. And it was very close. And I'm sure that does bring memories of how he used to score goals for Kerala Blasters. As he looks to blast one here. Apologies, I won't be able to get all questions. The ones which you direct to me using the hashtag #AskYourCommentator. And but I do appreciate the comments coming in from all of you. And do remember that this game is a game being played for a cause. The influencers game followed by this. It's not just the promotional aspect that is never there. It is the cause that we all think about. And that is the true belief of football. It's to bring people together. Goes for goal. Well controlled shot. But not too dangerous to test Michael, who is standing tall between the sticks for the Super League Kerala side. Yeah, possessions going still in favor of Super League Kerala. They've done a good job. Also, beautiful ball to find Belfort, but again, I think the pitch made the ball move towards the other side. He didn't expect the ball to go in that direction, and the keeper does no mistake. Manju Thomas with a question: what do you think of Mohammedan SC? Manju, Mohammedan SC is one of those clubs that represent the history of Indian football. And if you notice, especially after we started our new leagues recently in 2014, a lot of the vintage clubs, quite a few of them actually shut down. And then there were a few of these old clubs that were still prevalent, but people stopped, following them, or people stopped knowing about them. And I feel Mohammedan SC is one of those historic clubs that's been part of Indian football, that's contributed so much to Indian football, and it's great to see them grow and make it to the Indian Super League. They've done a very good job, and these are those few teams that we should always respect. Of course, rivalries, okay, you can have your rivals in football. It is needed. But there are the ulterior aspects to look at. 20 minutes almost played here at Malappuram is no goal to separate these two sides, Mohammed and SC and the all-star team of Super League Kerala. See, another question, doesn't long ball tactics suit the play more than short passes? Question from Tommy Gamer. My friend, I think the only problem with long balls would be that the players won't be able to anticipate their run along with where the ball is going to land or how the ball is going to land, because some portions of the pitch seem to be relatively almost similar to a regular pitch, and some the puddle is just too much. The players aren't accustomed to their usual runs. The runs they make also have to be different. We saw earlier on when Mohammedan missed that chance to score a goal, it was not because the player couldn't score a goal from that situation. It's because he was all of a sudden in a stance where there's so much water and he just slipped and fell. So it's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to give these teams... Oh, beautiful passing, beautiful cheeky passing. He goes for goal and the first goal comes in. Mohammedan SC, courtesy of a few good passes, the short passes working for them here in the box. Maybe intentional, maybe not, but the shot was a beautiful one. And it's given them the lead. What a strike from Ram Sanya. And he was the player who slipped earlier on. This time he decides to stand his ground, go for the shot. And 20 minutes into the game, Mohammedan SC take the lead against the All-Stars of Super League Kerala. And the question now is, how will the All-Star team respond? Of course, they have a lot of experienced players, but you also have to remember the Mohammedan side are preparing for the ISL, so they've also stayed locked in. They will have that other aspect of an advantage wherein they've played together as a unit. See a question to mention from Nived. The Super League Kerala bench players, indeed, my friend. Just give me a minute and I will take you through the players who are in contention to come into this game. So for All-Star 11, the bench lineup is Shihad, Brito, Ajmal, Mohammad Amin, Rahul KP, Anurag, Alex Sanchez, Mit Adekar, Anurag PC, Yonis Rafiq, Ashif and I am Vijayan. I think that's a very interesting lineup. The flag stays down, he goes in, but this time Michael makes no mistake and he slides and holds on to the ball in style. I think he's enjoying the wet aspect on the field, of course, minus that goal he conceded. Really like how all of you have kept the chat box engaged and interesting. I see a lot of conversations between yourselves also. Keep that on. A lot of fans who support Mohammedan also watching this game. Welcome to this matchup being hosted. Good chance now for Super League Kerala. The All-Stars, he drives through and the penalty for the Super League Kerala All-Stars. The crowd is loving the moment. The referee points to the spot. And now a chance for the All-Stars to level things up once again. Look who it is. It is this man, Kevin Belfort, who's played in Kerala before, of course, at the Kannur stadium. Different circumstance, different atmosphere. But I'm sure he will look to put this one away. This is where the penalty was won. A challenge at the edge of the box leads to Kevin's Belfort staring at the ball, which is on the spot. Keeper being put to test here for Mohammedan. Padam Chetri, the goalkeeper. Kevin's Belfort with the shot. Belfort levels things up here in Malappuram. And I'm sure he loves to celebrate with the Kerala fans. Rightly so, making no mistake from the spot. And 25 minutes into the game, we are back. We are square. The well-taken shot. The keeper may have gotten the side right, but he's still not able to comprehend with that shot
The goal
from
was scored
Belfort.
by Years with 10, Belfort. Goals will be Hotstar 11.
Blasters fans watching this, let me know what memories have ignited watching Belfort score a goal. How long is this match time, my friend Vishnu? It is a 90-minute game. Mushan asks, VAR in the Super League. It's a massive initiative, my friend. I think it's been a very, very prolonged discussion about how VAR needs to be implemented. Ever since VAR came into football, it's changed in many ways. It's proved to help derive better decisions. Some can say not, but yeah, good run for Mohammedan. Good passing again. And the shot won't hit the target. And this is why Mohammedan are dangerous. They are very good with those short passes, finding their teammates. But this time, they just can't find the back of the net. Played forward by Michael. And advanced in search of his teammate there on that left. He's making a few good runs, time and again. That is Sianda, who's done a good job. See, there we go. Just saw how that player slipped there at the sideline. And that's the story of the pitch so far. Belfort not able to keep that one in. Out for a goal kick. Substitution for All-Star 11. We will see a lot of substitutions throughout this game. But the first one is Mit Adekar, who's coming into the game for them. And he will look to give the lead to his side. Mohammedan now looking to hold on to that possession. One back by Belfort. He is very active in winning the ball back. He makes that play to Sianda, but the header from him wasn't the best, but still the ball isn't going to move as fast. Oh, good shot outside the box. The keeper being put to work once again. And Chetri, the goalkeeper, had to make a move to save that. And the Super League Kerala All-Stars have changed their approach entirely after conceding. They've not just equalized, they're knocking the doors of perhaps scoring one more. Manju Thomas with a question, what do you think of Indian football future? This was the shot earlier on. The keeper being smart enough to get on the ground and saving that, because given the conditions you often slip. Now there's a good chance, and again his run was on course toward the goal, but The ball just didn't move according to his run, and that tends to happen as the player is brought down. A free kick once again for Super League All Stars. You can see the legend himself there, I am Vijayan. And he is a stalwart in Indian football. The legend hailing from Kerala is in the lineup for this game. We will hope to see him as the free kick comes in. Not the best of free kicks. And to respond to the question, Indian football's future, I mean, it's definitely great. I think we can just hope for the best in times to come. I mean, there's a lot of discussions about how we may have gotten better in between and now the ranking isn't as great, but we should also understand that there are other teams that's also developing same way. But looking at Indian football's infrastructure, we have a league, we have the tier system coming in very soon.
Both teams
It's
are keeping
already
a tie of
present
1-1.
in terms of relegation and promotion up until the I League from I League 3. And I'm sure very soon we will have that in place. And not to forget, almost every state having its own league and having tiers of leagues within that. And I think that is massive. And leagues like Super League Kerala is definitely going to add on to the positive future of Indian football. Once again, apologies for missing a lot of questions. I just can't comprehend with all, unfortunately, but do keep it rolling. We all appreciate it here at Sportscast India. And this is where we love to enjoy the game. And this match has already been interesting. I know the circumstances may have its obstacles put forth before us, but the players have adapted to it, and so shall we. Played into the box, and now it's more attack coming in from the all-star players. The initial minutes where we saw Mohammedan going on the offense a lot more. Not the ideal pass. He's a bit frustrated there, but will play on. Rizwan, that's a very, very tough question to ask. Will legend I am Vijayan play? I'm not the coach. If I was, I would definitely want to see him play because I think it's a dream for all of us, especially those who didn't get to watch him play or witness his time to play. We just grew up listening about how much of a legend he was. And that would be that factor as to why we would want to see I am Vijayan play. Definitely he will be in consideration to play given the fact that it's an exhibition game. But at the same time, it's football, which means the competition factor is also there. I like how Belfort's receiving these long balls. And he's very much involved on the pitch, especially on the midlines, in terms of intercepting, in terms of receiving those passes and advancing it. And now Mohamed Nessi looking to penetrate through, but a couple of defenders. He wins it back, and he has a few options. Good passing again in the box from Mohammedan. This time he'll look to cross it. No, he won't. Again, create some space. This time plays it to his teammate in the box. He drops it for his teammate who made that run. But a clearance again goes for the goal. And the volley is not the best of the volleys. And once again, it's out for a goal kick. Well taken. Goal kick. He finds his teammate, and now a good chance to make one more pass before having a go. Again, played toward the right. He goes for goal, but not the best of shots. A simple save for Chetri. It sounds so different, right? I think any footballer would be like a simple save from Chetri. And I'm sure we do remember the legend who's retired from international football, being among the highest active Indian goal scorers, active international goal scorers, that is Sunil Chetri. He's one of those players who's openly acknowledged how it is to play in Kerala and the atmosphere and the love of Kerala fans. I think that is so evident. Everybody talks about the love of Kerala fans. Still remember when Argentina won the World Cup, the Argentina side specifically thanked Kerala and gave a shout out to the support that came from Kerala. First booking in this game as a player is brought down on the right wing as he was making that run. And it's good to see the challenger going and apologizing for that challenge of his. Now a free kick for Mohammedan. Definitely from that angle, he's going to make a pass to one of his teammates, hoping to find one of his teammates through this ball that will be guided into the box. Here comes the free kick. A lot of players in the mix. Where is the ball? There we go. It finally gets some. And a shot again off his left foot. Should have hit the target from there. And his reaction says it all. Player down as he just gets a bit of a treatment. No, he's good to go. I was mentioning about how Kerala supports football on all levels. And that's why I would say the state deserves all the love when it comes to football. It's a good run now. He did win them a penalty earlier. This time, can he give a beautiful pass? His teammate was making that run. He asked for it back, but the defense adjusts to it. Again, a good run. The pass is good, but nobody on the far post coming in to guide it into the goal. Back on with Mohammedan. Around 8 minutes remain here in the first half. And one more goal here would give a team an advantage going into the end of the first half. It's good to see the stands fill up a lot more. Belfort has a good view. He creates some space for himself. Makes that pass to his teammate a little too casual there. He should have had a go at first, but again, we know how difficult the conditions are. He decided to go for the pass, but the pass also wasn't ideal to his teammates. Oh, once again, he wins the ball back, makes that play. Again, finding Belfort. Belfort switched on to the left side. He looks to cross it in. He wants a handball, but the referee not too interested in his claim. And Mohammedan looked to switch up from defense to offense quickly. Again, a good ball on that right side. Mohammedan have gotten most of their successful attacks from there. This time guided into the box, straight to the defender. Looking to find Belfort. He's brought down. And no challenge there as he got a piece of the ball first. We're almost heading towards the last 5 minutes of the first half. Of course, stoppage time will be added on. Indeed, my friend Rizwan, I will definitely talk about how this is a charity match and we are remembering the number of lives that were taken due to the disaster in Wayanad. And this is where the football and sporting community stands in solidarity with the people of Wayanad, especially those who lost their loved ones and those who lost their lives. Don't forget, this game is being played for the charitable cause. And it's scored at 1 each. Trio Jackson, do you think this league is going to encourage more people to play football in Kerala? Definitely, my friend. I think any league that comes in increases the visibility of football first and foremost. And it being played here, you see a lot of teams, right? So now let's say you are from Kochi or you're from Malappuram. You again see a team that is representing a place that you are from. You see a team that is representing a place that you've grown up playing in, or you see a star playing for your favorite team, and that itself is like such a big inspiration for any player to consider playing football. As the ball is played on to the right, and a good chance for the All-Stars to go up. The defense quickly tries to recover. The cross is good, but the defense will play it to safety. And Mohammedan being pushed to the best of their defense here. A very good run from the right, followed by a cross, which needed a clearance. Directing his players. Here comes the corner. Not lofted ideally. Still with the All-Stars. Again, the clearance. The cross is out for a corner. This time from the other side. Apologies. It's once again a corner from the same. This time way longer, looking to find Belfort, who went for the header but couldn't jump high enough. Again guided into the box, but that tall man isn't going to let the ball get past him very easily as he heads it to safety for Mohammedan. And as they look to traditionally go forward the same way, they just for a second forget that the conditions not the same. The slide tackle followed by the shot. Couple of players on the ground, one for each team. And I hope the players are fine. An injury would not be the ideal circumstance that we want to see. There was the slide tackle first. He took his teammate as well as the opposition, and the shot after that, just over the post. Once again, a corner kick. Still with the All-Stars. Very good performance from them so far. The cross is a little too high, but the keeper was off his line. The ball hasn't gone out of bounds. Again, he goes for goal, and the keeper being put to work. A appeal for handball. As the All-Stars believed that got a piece of one of the players' hands. This was the earlier moment where the ball hit the crossbar before the shot came in. It's great to see all of you here in the chat box watching this game live, commenting here on Sportscast India. Not to forget the fans eagerly watching live from the stadium. despite the heavy rains. 1 minute has been added on to this game. But yeah, if some of you joined at the beginning of the influencer
1
game, you
minute.
would have seen how heavy the rain was. But still, Malappuram never disappoints, one can say. Kerala never disappoints for that matter. Be it a away game for one of their teams, you always see the Kerala fans there to support. We will be coming to the end of the first half very soon, unless there's a last minute drama here in the first half. He's through, but a foul committed in the process. See all the players eagerly watching the game. Apologies, the spectators. Ball is advanced quickly, but the referee brings the game to a standstill. Here, we're halfway through, where a penalty got
1-1.
Super League Kerala's All Stars back in the game. They were trailing 1-0, courtesy of a good strike, but after that, Belfort converted from the penalty spot to make things level once again, as we will head to the halftime break here at
The goal was
this
scored by
exhibition
Mr.
matchup.
Chen
Second half is
Belfort.
coming right up. Do stay tuned on Sportscast India for us to know which team will come out on top in this exciting exhibition matchup.
മുഹമ്മദ് സ്പോർട്ടിംഗിന് വേണ്ടി 29-ാം നമ്പർ ജേഴ്സിയിൽ റംസാനെ ഗോൾ നേടിയപ്പോൾ ഓൾസ്റ്റാർ 11 കേരള ടീമിന് വേണ്ടി 10-ാം നമ്പർ ജേഴ്സിയിലുള്ള ബെൽഫോർഡ് സമനില ഗോൾ നേടി. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ ഔപചാരികമായ ചടങ്ങ് ഇവിടെ നടക്കുകയാണ്. വയനാടിന് വേണ്ടി ഒറ്റക്കെട്ടായി പന്ത് തട്ടാം എന്ന മുദ്രാവാക്യം ഉയർത്തിപ്പിടിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് കേരള ഫുട്ബോൾ അസോസിയേഷൻ ജില്ലാ ഫുട്ബോൾ അസോസിയേഷൻ ആഭിമുഖ്യത്തിൽ നടത്തുന്ന ഈ പരിപാടിയുടെ ഔപചാരികമായ ചടങ്ങാണ് ഇവിടെ നടക്കാൻ പോകുന്നത്. Super League Kerala is organizing this program, and now we have the official launch of this program. And I'd like to request Mr. Nawaz Miran, the President of Kerala Football Association, to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening, Malappuram. വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷമുണ്ട് ഇത്രയും വലിയ മഴയത്തും ഇവിടെ വന്ന് ഈ ചാരിറ്റി ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവിന് ഒരു കൈകാലം ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് നൽകിയത്. ഇതിന്റെ എല്ലാവരുടെ ക്രെഡിറ്റ് മലപ്പുറം ജില്ലയ്ക്കാണ്. നമ്മൾക്കറിയാം, നമ്മളുടെ എല്ലാ ആക്ടിവിറ്റീസും എന്റർടൈൻമെന്റ് ആണെങ്കിൽ കൂടി അതിലെല്ലാം ഒരു പരസ്പര സഹായവും പരസ്പരമായിട്ടുള്ള കൈകോർക്കലും എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട് എന്നുള്ളത് അത് മലപ്പുറം ഒരിക്കൽ കൂടി തെളിയിച്ചിരിക്കുകയാണ്. വളരെയധികം സന്തോഷം. ഞാൻ അധികം ദീർഘിപ്പിക്കുന്നില്ല. നമുക്ക് ഇന്ന് വളരെ ഭാഗ്യം ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് പറയാൻ നമ്മുടെ ഓൾ ഇന്ത്യ ഫുട്ബോൾ ഫെഡറേഷൻ പ്രസിഡന്റ് ശ്രീ കല്യാൺ ചൗധരി ഇവിടെ നമ്മളുടെ കൂടെയുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹം ഈ ഒരു ചാരിറ്റി ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് അദ്ദേഹം എടുത്ത ഒരു സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് അതാണ് മോഹമ്മദൻ സ്പോർട്ടിങ്ങിനെ ഇവിടെ എത്തിച്ചത്. നമുക്കറിയാം, മോഹമ്മദൻ സ്പോർട്ടിംഗ് മലപ്പുറത്തെ എല്ലാ ഫുട്ബോൾ പ്രേമികളുടെയും പ്രിയപ്പെട്ട ടീമാണെന്ന് അറിയാം. And thank you, Kalyanji, for bringing them here, and welcome to you. And we have also our Vice President, Sri N.A. Harris, MLA. He is the Vice President of All India Football Federation. അദ്ദേഹവും നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ ഈ ചാരിറ്റി ഇനിഷ്യേറ്റീവിന്റെ ഭാഗമാകാനായിട്ട് എത്തുന്നത്. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ ഹൃദയം നിറഞ്ഞ സ്വാഗതം നേരുകയാണ്. We have All India Football Federation സെക്രട്ടറി ജനറൽ ശ്രീ അനിൽ കുമാർ, നമ്മളുടെ കൂടെ കേരള ഫുട്ബോൾ അസോസിയേഷന്റെ സെക്രട്ടറി ആയിട്ട് കേരളത്തിലെ ഫുട്ബോളിന് വളരെ വലിയ മാറ്റങ്ങൾക്ക് തുടക്കം കുറിച്ച ആളാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ ഒരു എലിവേഷൻ ആണ് ഓൾ ഇന്ത്യ ഫുട്ബോൾ ഫെഡറേഷനിലേക്കുള്ള യാത്ര. ഞാൻ അനിൽജിയെ പ്രത്യേകമായിട്ട് സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. നമ്മളുടെ പ്രിയങ്കരനായ ശ്രീ IM വിജയൻ, വിജയത്തിനില്ലാത്ത ഫുട്ബോൾ ഇല്ല കേരളത്തിന്. ഞാൻ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ ശ്രീ അൻവർ അമീനുണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹമാണ് മലപ്പുറം FC-യുടെ മാനേജിംഗ് ഡയറക്ടർ. നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും ഇന്നലെ കണ്ടു. ഏകദേശം 17,000-ഓളം വരുന്ന ആൾക്കാർ മലപ്പുറം FC-ക്ക് വേണ്ടി ഒരുമിച്ച് കൂടി എന്നുള്ളത് മലപ്പുറത്തിന്റെ ഒരു സപ്പോർട്ടിന്റെ വലിയ ഒരു കാര്യമായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നു. വി ഹാവ് നമ്മളുടെ ആദരണീയനായ MLA, സോറി പുറകിൽ നിന്നു എന്നുള്ളത് പ്രോട്ടോകോളിൽ അഡ്വക്കേറ്റ് Thrissur, അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ കോൺസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യുവൻസിയാണ്. ഞാൻ സംസാരമധ്യേ അദ്ദേഹം പറയായിരുന്നു ഇവിടുത്തെ മഞ്ചേരി മഞ്ചേരി ബോയ്സ് ഹൈസ്കൂളിന് ഒരു സ്റ്റേഡിയം ചെയ്യുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടിയിട്ട് 1,30,00,000 രൂപയാണ് അദ്ദേഹം കോൺട്രിബ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്തിട്ടുള്ളത്. ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് വേണ്ട മുന്നേറുള്ള കോൺട്രിബ്യൂഷനാണ്. താങ്ക് യു സോ മച്ച് സർ ആൻഡ് വെൽക്കം ടു ദിസ് പ്രോഗ്രാം. ആൻഡ് വി ഓൾസോ ഹാവ് ജസ്റ്റ് പുട്ടിംഗ് ദ നെയിംസ് അക്രോസ്. We have Ashraf sir, who was past vice chairman of vice president of Kerala Football Association. We have I'm so sorry, corrector. I'm so sorry. Assistant director. Yeah. So welcome back. Arya ma'am, thank you so much for being with us. This money, whatever money we have collected, is going to be routed to you. Just thank you so much for this. Yeah. Thank you. And we have the Sports Council President Sri Anil Kumar. നമ്മൾക്ക് എപ്പോഴും ഒരു കൈത്താങ്ങായിട്ട് ഈ സ്റ്റേഡിയം നമ്മൾക്ക് കളിക്കത്തക്ക രൂപത്തിലാക്കി തരുന്ന ആളാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിനോടുള്ള ഹൃദയം നിറഞ്ഞ സ്നേഹം ഞാൻ ഇവിടെ അവതരിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. നമ്മുടെ കൂടെ മിസ്റ്റർ ഷംസുദ്ദീൻ സർ ഉണ്ട്. അദ്ദേഹം ചെയർമാൻ ഓഫ് മലപ്പുറം FC-ആണ്. ഞാൻ അദ്ദേഹത്തെ പ്രത്യേകം സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. DFA-യുടെ ഭാഗത്ത് നിന്ന് ശ്രീ ജലീൽ മയൂര, അദ്ദേഹം DFA-യുടെ പ്രസിഡന്റാണ്. മിസ്റ്റർ സുധീർ സെക്രട്ടറി ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ എല്ലാവരെയും സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. Sri Salim along with us, who is the vice president of KFA. Welcome sir. And we have from SLK Mr. Matthew Joseph, who is the CEO, and Sri Firoz, who is the managing director of SLK. Thank you very much, and I hand over the mic to.
We have now the presidential address. Thank you, sir, Nawaz Neeraj sir, for your wonderful welcome address. We have only limited time to start the second half. So, let me invite Mr. Rio Latif, the MLA of Manjeri Assembly Constituency, to deliver the welcome presidential address within short time.
ഇവിടെ കൊണ്ടുവന്ന എല്ലാ ഇതിൻ്റെ ഭാരവാഹികളെയും അഭിനന്ദിക്കുകയാണ്. മാത്രമല്ല മഞ്ചേരി നിയോജകമണ്ഡലത്തിൻ്റെ MLA എന്നുള്ള ഗവൺമെന്റ് സ്പോർട്ടിങ്ങിനെ വളരെ കൃത്യമായി സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു, അഭിനന്ദിക്കുന്നു. ഞാൻ എൻ്റെ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു.
Thank you, sir. Now we have the president of All India Football Federation, Mr. Kalyan Chaubey. Let us invite Mr. Kalyan Chaubey for the inaugural address.
Thank you, Kerala Football Association and Super League Kerala, all the franchisee owners, Honorable MLA sir, Honorable Assistant Collector, my colleague and legend footballer I am Vijay, my colleague and also MLA of Kannur constituency, Mr. A. Harris, my colleague Anil Kumar, Secretary General AIFF, Chairman of Foreign Club, Rahul Todi, all distinguished friends here, football lovers, and of course the President of Kerala Football Association, Nawaz Miranji. On behalf of All India Football Federation, I would like to thank Kerala Football Association. I would like to thank lovers of football living in Kerala that on a single phone call, when I proposed that after seeing that natural disaster happened in weather, hundreds of lives has been taken away by this unfortunate incident. Millions of people, they become homeless. We thought football can play a role towards the society. Football can definitely convey a message to the world that how on a difficult times of people, mankind, society, football can come. So therefore, All India Football Federation proposed a match. When Modern Sporting Club, they are the debutant in ISL. The club established in 1893. Not many clubs can have that legacy. Century-old club. Their first year is going to play in ISL, and also the franchises of a new football in Kerala, the Super League Kerala, they came together for the solidarity, to show solidarity for the benefit of mankind through football. I once again thank you all for all the people who love football, who promote football, to encourage football. Let this stadium be. We have seen in the past, it is always full house. And there is a viral video when a match of Santosh Trophy, it was a full house, how the crowd was cheering football. So my colleague, Vice President, was discussing with me. When we came here, we saw that how the drainage system required in this football field. The water logging was there, several parts of the field, and he shared his concern, what if these professional players might get injured because of this water log, and what can we do, President? So I said, fine, let us discuss. We will send our expert team from the All India Football Federation who can look into this ground, the work on the drainage system with the support and cooperation from the respective department here, so that next time, even if there is rain, and when the rain stops, water must not be locked, and there should not be any fear of injury, and players can play the football. This is what we are going to
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening speech.
provide support to All India Football Federation's technical team. I thank you once again for allowing this match to be here. I thank you once again for inviting my team from All India Football Federation. Let's have a great football. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have only very limited speech. We would like to glorify. We are glorified with the presence of Mr. N.S. and Mr. Anil Kumar, the Secretary General of AIF, and Dr. Anwar Chela, the AFI Vice President, Mr. V.P. Anil, the Sports Council President, and Assistant Collector Ms. Arya. Due to the time constraint, we would like to say that we are cut shorting the felicitation here. Now, we have a function to have mementos. First of all, representing the DFA, a memento is handing over to Mr. Kalyan Chobe, the President of AFF, by Mr. Seli, the Vice President of Kerala Football Association. Let me invite Mr. Kalyan Chobe and Mr. Seli. Please. Thank you, sir. Now representing Super League Kerala, Mr. Nawaz Milan is handing over a memento to Mr. Kalyan Chobe. Representing Super League Kerala, Mr. Nawaz Miran is handing over another memento to Mr. Anil Kumar, Secretary General of AFL. Now representing the District Football Association, a memento is handing over to Mr. Anil Kumar by Professor P. Ashraf, the KFA Executive Member, former Treasurer of Kerala Football Association. Now, representing the GFA, Mr. Dr. Sudhir is handing over a memento to Mr. Nawaz Miran, the President of KFA. Dr. Sudhir to Mr. Nawaz Miran. To represent Run SLK, we have a special memento to Mohammedan's party for their unwavering love of affection to Kerala football. And Mr. Nawaz Miran is handing over this memento to Mohammedan's party. Nawaz Miran to Mohammedan's party. Now, there is a memento to Mr. Ene Hazavale by Mr. Nawaz Miran. അടുത്തതായി മലപ്പുറം ജില്ലാ ഫുട്ബോൾ അസോസിയേഷൻ ശേഖരിച്ച 1 ലക്ഷം രൂപയുടെ ചെക്ക് വയനാട് ദുരിതാശ്വാസ നിധിയിലേക്ക് സംഭാവന ചെയ്യുന്ന ചടങ്ങാണ്. മലപ്പുറം ജില്ലാ ഫുട്ബോൾ അസോസിയേഷൻ മിസ്റ്റർ മയൂര ജലീലിന്റെ ആഭിമുഖ്യത്തിലുള്ള ഡിസ്ട്രിക്ട് ടീം മലപ്പുറം ജില്ലയുടെ ബഹുമാനീയ അസിസ്റ്റന്റ് കളക്ടർ മിസ് ആര്യയ്ക്ക് നൽകുന്നു. There was a memento to Mr. Ene Harris, the All India Football Federation Vice President, given by Nawaz Miran. Happiness given. Now we have the final one. Kilukkum Vegurulabinde Paramanical. Assistant Collector Nalguna. Collection ഇവിടെ കൈമാറും. സമയപരിമിതി മൂലം പരിപാടി ഇവിടെ അവസാനിച്ചതായി അറിയിക്കുന്നു. ചടങ്ങിൽ പങ്കെടുത്ത എല്ലാവർക്കും മലപ്പുറം ജില്ലാ ഫുട്ബോൾ അസോസിയേഷന്റെ ഔപചാരികമായ നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുന്നതായി ജലീൽ മയൂര, ദ പ്രസിഡന്റ് ഓഫ് മലപ്പുറം ജില്ലാ ഫുട്ബോൾ അസോസിയേഷൻ അറിയിക്കുന്നു.
Good evening and welcome back to this exhibition match here in the Super League Kerala. That is basically kicking things off for what we can expect from the Super League Kerala. And the match is on level terms at the moment as it stands, because both the teams have scored a goal. And Mohammedan were the team who broke the deadlock first in this game. And now they will look to take the lead once again. And the free kick did try to find one of his players inside, but a rather good start, one can say. I think it's a good sign of what we can expect here in the second half. 45 minutes of football for us to see who will come out as a winner in this game. And once again, welcome to all our viewers watching this game live on Sportscast India. All of you have been thoroughly exciting to be on air with, and truly loved all the questions that kept coming in, loved all the comments that you all kept putting forward. We did hear from a lot of luminaries and the dignitaries who were there during the halftime presentation. Of course, not to forget President of the All India Football Federation, Mr. Kalyan Chaube, and the Secretary, Shri Honorable N.A. Harris, were present among the dignitaries. And there we go. That itself shows how big an initiative Super League Kerala is. And here we are, witnessing the start of what Super League has to offer by watching the all-star team of Super League take on Mohammedan SC, a team that represents Indian football and its history, a team that is on its way to the Indian Super League very soon, in a few weeks of time to come. And all of you know the drill. Do direct a question to me using the hashtag #AskTheCommentator, and we can resume the conversations right where we left it. And let's hope these players also resume right where they left it, and I mean the intense aspect of it, because we saw a lot of interesting chances being created, and now that the field seems to have gotten a lot better compared to what the condition was a few minutes back or in the first half. And let's not go to the influencer game where it was just puddles over puddles. Now it's a lot better, which means we can expect much better quality football being played here by all of the players. It's a very good run from him. He has a few options, plays it to the right to his teammate. And Mohammedan, this is where they thrive. They love to keep possession, especially on the attack. And they are very dangerous with those short passes, finding their players. This time, the tackle is successful for the all-star team. Player brought down. No challenge there, says the referee. Ball advanced again, but the defense of Mohammedan. The only error so far from the defense of Mohammedan. The only crucial error was, I think, bringing down the player, which led to the penalty. Now it's a good ball played forward, looking for the cross. Good job by the defender to block out the space again. Mohammedan, he goes for goal. A beautiful shot. Almost testing the goalkeeper. Michael will grasp a breath. But the shot was almost a perfect one. It perhaps got a piece of Michael. No, it didn't. It's going to be a goal kick. Mohammedan starting off with a few opportunities here in the second half. 5 minutes into it, and we've seen a few shots go at the goal. Remember, they are, of course, contributing to this charitable cause that this game is achieving, and also preparing for their campaign very soon. The All-Stars, of of course, highly anticipated. That's a good cross, a good run as well. Will he perhaps look for that pass? He was looking for that pass, but it's going to go out for a corner kick. Now a corner kick. Mohammedan have looked good so far. Perhaps this corner can help them take the lead once again. Headed to safety by the defender of the All-Stars. Throw in now. And Mohammedan are continuing their surge of attack. Beautiful ball control. He goes directly at the goal. Tests the keeper. And Michael's hands coming to safety for the All-Stars. He got the save. The follow-up rebound actually saw the ball clear. It was a good opportunity, but the player wasn't in the best of positions to comprehend on that rebound. Once again, a corner. Alexis Gomez, player for Mohammedan, who's creating a lot of chances. He takes the corner once again, looking to create one big chance, but too strong on that corner kick. I think it's important for teams to just sometimes hold on to the possession and rotate the ball. And for a team like the All-Stars Super League Kerala side, especially now when Mohammedan are the team that's attacking a lot more, the best way to neutralize things is to just hold on to the possession and make a few passes. They seem to play it that way. Now it's a free kick for them as they look to advance for the first time in the second half. Played forward again for Mohammedan to the left side, but too strong for the player to get to it. See, an interesting question. Will the ground condition affect the tournament? Of course, Trio Jackson, thank you for your question. I mean, if you look at all matches being played here, definitely it would. But at the same time, we've learned one thing, that irrespective of the condition, the players are playing on it. And I think given the fact that most of the games are not scheduled in this venue, of course, it's going to be a few games here, and of course we will play in Calicut as well as Kochi. I think this will just go down as one of those pitches which players would of course expect a match wherein if it rains, it's going to get a lot different in terms of the outfield, in terms of the movement. And I'm sure there is a certain level up to which if a ground is deemed unplayable, they will ensure that it is unplayable. As the free kick here, not the best of outcomes for Mohammedan. But yeah, looking at the ground today, of course, not the ideal condition. I think we've said that time and again. But if you look at how leagues function, once the venues are decided, even if the ground may have its pros and cons, it's just rowing back to being the fate of a team that has to play on that day. And I think this at least gives the teams to anticipate a match like this if they have to come down to Malappuram and play. And at the same time, it also gives a bit of a contingency for the organizers to sit and consider as to what alternatives they can go for when they are playing it out. So, in a safe way, we can say it's a blessing in disguise in two ways. One, for the organizers to work on it, and second, for the teams to expect an atmosphere like this where they're going to be put to test in a condition like this. Yellow card issued there. Referee slowly getting comfortable with the bookings. See a lot of comments. do keep it on and running, and do remember to respect each other. Like I said, this is the beauty of football, bringing us all together. Don't forget, we have the likes of I am Vijayan, who is an Indian football legend. He's here, he's here and he's part of this game, and that shows the factor that this game is bringing us all together, irrespective of where we are from. I see a lot of viewers who've joined in from different parts of the country, different parts of the world, and there he is, the legend we spoke about. Would love to see him in action and see him contribute in this game. I mean, his presence itself contributes so much. And I did mention about how this game brings us all together. Just look at the number of people present in the stadium. You know, there is a pavilion behind the camera as well. And you should have seen how badly it was raining for those of you joining now. And the rain doesn't seem to stop these players. And I think the most beautiful part of football or any sport is how you see those players looking through the grill. Look at the anticipation they have. It's that you can't sit back. You need to stand up, watch these interesting moments. A good cross. And it's played to safety by the defense of the All-Stars. Once again, Mohammedan attacking. The cross comes in. It was a shot at the goal. Michael put to work again. And it's out for a corner kick. A beautiful shot. That did seem like a cross, but it was definitely going to find its way into the back of the net. Good cross coming in. Keeper off his lines, punches it outside the box. Based on the comments I see, all I would like to say, our viewers, is to promote healthy chat, because it's the anticipated Super League Kerala. And if you ever feel like someone is targeting you, you should always do what an athlete does. Imagine all of these players playing. Of course, they do receive a lot of hate, but all they do is ignore it. And that's like the best response to give many a times. Player down for the All-Star side defender as he receives medical treatment. I don't see any more comments. I don't see any more questions. All our viewers, do use the hashtag ask the commentator and direct questions to me, and we can keep our discussions a lot more positive as opposed to what's happening in the chat box. I mean, it is football, there is fan banter, but let's remember to uphold integrity. That's all I would say. Player seems to be in a bit of a scuffle there. Looks like the substitution will take place. This is not a good sign at all for any player. Belfort, the goal scorer for the All-Star team, and also the captain, will be substituted. The stretcher coming out to take him, and this is not a good sign at all. This is what we want to avoid seeing in any sport, a player getting injured, and worse is to see them get stretchered off. We will all hope and pray that he's fine and good to play. Abdul Rahim, thoughts on Super League Kerala? I mean, I did mention it earlier on about how the initiative of Super League Kerala was to just bring Kerala football back on the map again. That is what was stated by the founders. But more importantly, it is to inspire all those young lads who want to make it big. And Kerala does have a lot of young supporters of the game, and it does provide a platform and an opportunity for so many more players to engage in top-notch football. You play with a lot of international players, you play with experienced players, you play under top-notch coaches who are being part of this game. It's going to be very, very interesting, and the exposure, more importantly. That's why we give credits to all who are part of this one way or the other, from the organizers to the franchise owners to the players, and of course all of you fans, without whom none of this is possible. Fadil has a question: who will be the man of the match? So it's a very good question, Fadil, but as it stands, it has to be Alexis Gomez for Mohammedan. At least the number of chances he's created. Even Ramsanya, the goal scorer for Mohammedan, is in good contention, but Alexis Gomez has started most of their offensive moves. As for All-Star 11, I think Sianda has a good chance as well, should he play a role in terms of another goal coming in. He did win the penalty. So yeah, as it stands, I would say it's Sianda from All-Star 11 or Alexis Gomez from Mohammedan SC to be the player of the match. Do let me know your thoughts. Who do you think will be the man of the match here? As the players brought down, Mohammedan looking to go on the attack again. 15 minutes have crossed here in the second half, and Mohammedan have attacked for most of the bits. This time again, he had the option to play it to the right, but he decided to dribble a little too much. Brought down by the defense. Switches up once again. It's a good pass. Extra pass on the middle. Will he play it down to the left? But the defender quickly takes care of the issue before he could move forward. Interesting question from a Mohammedan SC fan, I guess. Which position will they achieve? Oh, I think that's a question it's too difficult to say without getting a sense of how the league is going to be, especially in the first few weeks. We've even seen teams that were down come back and make it to the playoffs. So as much as I want to answer that question, I won't be able to give you a definitive one. To Trio Jackson, my friend, thank you so much for all your questions. Nobody takes it seriously. That's great. That is awesome. If all of you in the chat box do have that in mind and keep this in a healthy way from the footballing perspective. As you would have seen in your website or even on the Instagram page of Super League Kerala, it is going to be Star Sports. You can look forward to those games as well, which will start very soon. But don't forget to subscribe to Sportscast India, which brings to you a different experience altogether of any football game. Of course, this aspect wherein you get to interact with the commentator. Atul with a question, my opinion on the newest signing of KBFC. Well, I think a striker, again, they have not been able to replace their former Golden Boot winning striker, so we can just hope that every striker that comes in new for them is going to fill in those shoes. Now I'll just return to the Super League Kerala game in which we just saw a former KBFC striker play. That Mr. Kevin's Belfort. Football News India has a very interesting question for me. Am I scandalized seeing the comments? Well, to be honest, it doesn't make a difference to me because I know I'm not reading it out, nor. But I think the only disappointing factor is that, there are a lot of young football fans who are watching this, and that is not the right way I would want them to witness
വയനാടിനെ
the
സഹായിക്കുന്നതിന് വേണ്ടി
football game. But
സംഘടിപ്പിച്ച
the substitution will take
ഈ
place, and
ഫുട്ബോൾ
Sianda is going
മത്സരത്തിൽ
to check out of the game,
ടിക്കറ്റ് എടുത്ത് പ്രവേശിച്ച മുഴുവൻ
which is
കാണികൾക്കും
going to be an interesting
സ്വച്ഛാഗ്ര സമിതിയുടെ
substitution because
കൃത്യമായ
he
നന്ദി
was very good
അറിയിക്കുന്നു.
in creating those chances. So both the
ടിക്കറ്റ്
key forwards
എടുക്കാത്തവർക്ക്
are
ഇനിയും
subbed off
വയനാടിന്
for
വേണ്ടി
the All
കളിക്കാനാവാം.
Stars.
ഇവിടെ
And a free
സാഹചര്യം
kick
കൊണ്ട്
here for them as they look to
പറ്റുന്നവർ
advance the ball into the
പരമാവധി
box. They've not been able
സഹകരിക്കണമെന്ന്
to get engaged
സംഘാടക
on the
സമിതിക്ക്
attack
വേണ്ടി
as much.
അഭ്യർത്ഥിക്കുന്നു.
But even in the first half, initially they were slow and then they picked up pace after conceding the goal. But coming back to the question, I don't think possession just switching up there, still with Mohammed in now. Played into the box again, not the best of clearances. I was just mentioning about how it is important to keep such public chats on a positive note always, because there are a lot of young fans watching, and in no way you want to influence them in a certain way to communicate like this, because tomorrow they will interact with someone from a different place and this will be the direct approach, and that is not what you would want. Agreed. Rivalry when it comes to games and teams is healthy, it is needed, but the border is very important. That's why football also has rules set into play. That's why there are lines which differentiate outside and inside. Limits is the right word. As your keeper just holds on to the ball. Michael has been substituted. Now he goes for goal from distance, but the shot wasn't the best of it. Should have lofted it perhaps. And the keeper quickly distributes it, throws it forward to his teammate. He has some space, but not many players on his side to make a pass. Exin with a question, what are my expectations from Super League Kerala? Oh my word. Oh, what a shot! And that sudden shot which we see, right? The excitement of a long range shot. It is the same that I expect the Super League Kerala. I think everyone's thoroughly excited. It's going to be a revolutionizing move once we see all the matches start up. And given the fact of how people love Indian football, especially in Kerala, it's going to be tremendous, because I can already imagine, be it any match, any team going up against each other, the stadiums are going to be full. There's going to be no need of marketing or asking people to come watch the match. And trust me, that is not the story. Even earlier today, I was covering a match happening in Goa where there was an international team from Australia playing the A League. They played against a side from Goa. And trust me, the Fatora Stadium is empty. And I'm sure if you have the Kerala Super League, I can't even think of a game with empty stands. It's going to be loud, it's going to be massive, and that encourages the players, that builds the overall value of the league. So it's going to be massive. That's all I can say. And now 70 minutes into this match, still no goal to separate these two teams. There were goals initially, but we're still at a deadlock of one goal each. Good set of skills, but intercepted quickly. And the All-Stars looking to go on the counter-attack, played on forward to the right, but too strong for him to get to it. The patch in the middle of the pitch still seems to be a bit filled up with water, but we could see the patch just now when this long ball was played to the left, how nicely the ball bounced, which means this side is a little more better. I think the sides, to be precise. The middle is completely off. Now a good chance. He's had a good run, but he couldn't quite control the ball. Now it's out for a corner. The substitution once again for the All-Stars. This time, it's going to be jersey number 3. That is Anurag, who's checking into the game. Meanwhile, Mohammedan look at this corner as an opportunity for them. And it's immediately cleared forward. And now a counter-attacking opportunity once again for Super League Kerala. Not quite a counter-attacking opportunity because there were more opposition players. See a question from Vishnu with regards to VAR. Well, let me tell you one thing, my friend. The actual VAR system that was brought in is a patented technology, and when a technology is patented, it means you need to pay a certain amount to get rights to use it. As a player gets booked here once again, that's a confirmation. Anurag come into the game, and when a technology is patented, you need to pay a certain amount to use that. And given what VAR does, it is very, very expensive for a league to adapt to it. And that's why even internationally it took some time before all the leagues started to have it. So that's why it may be difficult for some leagues to incorporate it. But of course, Kerala Super League Kerala to be precise, will be bringing in VAR, which is a big step. And it varies. Again, of course, a patented technology, there are different forms that come through. So shout out to the Super League Kerala for bringing it in. It's definitely going to up the quality of the league in itself and the football that's being played. And here, very good quality football being played by Mohammedan especially. They've been advancing the ball very nicely. And again, here, very good passing. They are understanding each other's game, complementing each other's game. A good cross here, followed by the shot. Puts the keeper to work. And he gets the save again. A very good shot from the edge of the box. And it's out for a corner. What's Mohammedan looking to derive out of this? It's a substitute who's going to take the corner. It's Luwami who will take the corner kick. Guides his teammates. Looks like Mohammedan are looking for one of those moves. Well headed by the all-star defender. He goes for goal from distance, finds the players. Still with Mohammedan, a good chance for him. He's clear, he goes for goal. And the second goal comes in. 75 minutes into the game. The celebration also from him says it all. And Mohammedan have taken lead in this matchup. It was bound to happen given the way they were attacking time and again. And this time, it's a substitute, Abdul Adipi, who scored. He was left unmarked and he makes the opposition pay the price. A very calm, composed finish. He looked at the situation and he decided to go for the far post. And Mohammedan SC have taken the lead 30 minutes into the second half. And now 15 minutes remain for the All-Stars to make things level and avoid defeat here in Malappuram. Your question from Suhas with regards to refereeing standards in all Indian leagues. It's Again, a very, very interesting and debate-filled question, but to quickly answer you, if you go through the scrutinizing process of a referee, in order to become a referee, the amount of levels you need to cross, the amount of exams you need to write, the amount of studying you do, and you start reffing matches from the smallest level in state league, and then you climb up. Then you climb up to reffing the national matches. So most of the, I think 99.9% of the referees all are giving calls in good faith. It's just small errors that tend to happen with human beings. But let me tell you, there are plenty of Indian referees who've made it big internationally. I was recently interacting with Miss Yvonne Rodriguez, who was an Indian woman referee who is one of the most experienced, who had done a FIFA World Cup final match in the women's category. So India's produced top-notch referees. And I just think sometimes most of the appeals with regards to refs are from the opposition teams when their team loses, and it's acceptable. It happens in all stages. But yeah, let's just look at the positives and move on. All the players do, so even we should. I think that's the best way to explain it. And now Mohammedan, they're not settling with that one goal cushion. It's curved into the box once again. The keeper almost slipping it off his hands, but this time he will hold it. Indeed. I see the biggest fan of Mohammed in SC here watching the game. I'm sure you'll be glad your team is leading, especially after they took the lead, courtesy of that good finish. 2 good goals, 2 good strikes for Mohammed in SC. Arbaz, I'm sure you'll be happy that your team has the lead. Once again, apologies if I miss out on questions. I try to cover all of them, but I also have to focus on the game more importantly. But the game has been so interesting, and I think credits to the players, ladies and gentlemen, because conditions. Oh, it's a good ball on the left. He gives that pass to his teammate who was making the run from the middle, but the defense quickly takes care of the issue. Now it's Mohammedan who are attacking time and again. This time, not the best of it. And let me tell you that we need to acknowledge all of these players for playing the game, because the conditions were maybe one which someone would say, no, I don't want to play. But remember, this is a charity game, and all these players have decided to uphold to the promise that they have given to all of us, that is to play this match, and play it with intent. It's not like they are playing, they're being careful. They are just playing it full throttle with whatever they've got. And the players and fans who've turned up to watch the game, credits to all of them. He wanted a foul there. Referee not interested. Mohammedan will advance the ball again. But this patch here around the circle at the midline, I think that's where most of the water is. And when players make those fast runs, the ball slows down just like this. And you need to be a little calculated while making those passes. Good dribbling. He needs to get it away. As all the all-star players settle on the defensive end again. Yeah, this patch is also not one of the ideal ones, but flag goes up. It's going to go the other way. Thank you so much, Adit GM. That means a lot. My friend Trio, like I mentioned, all matches as intimated on the Instagram handle of Super League Kerala will be on Star Sports. Now the All Stars are looking to equalize. He gets that cross, but couldn't find any of the two teammates that were in the box waiting for that right pass. Mohammedan have adapted very nicely to this game, and I like how Mohammedan have switched up from defense to offense in every occasion. The substitution is happening, and I hear a lot of noise coming in. And this man will... Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Vijayan will step into the pitch. And this is perhaps a historic moment because this is technically the first game here in the Super League Kerala. And we're getting to see I am Vijayan come back on the pitch here in Malappuram. And it's going to be iconic as it is. I'm so excited because I've grown up hearing about him. I never got to see him play. And I just can't stop not commenting about him. There we go. The captain's handband is handed over to him. And the legend himself comes in. There we go. I am Vijayan checks into the game. And the crowd acknowledgement says it all. And what a moment we have here at the Super League Kerala. Now it's Mohammedan who've gone on that attacking pedestal once again, but especially from that left side again and again they've gotten space. Oh, he goes for goal from distance. That seemed to be one of those dangerous strikes, but it did directly hit one of the defenders. I think we'll just be waiting for I am Vijayan to get a piece of the ball the moment he touches it, and I'm sure it will break havoc here. Good opportunity again. This time he gets space, goes from distance, but it's way over the top. Nothing much coming out of it. 7 minutes of football left to play here. And 7 minutes for us to witness I am Vijayan play football. Of course, not in his prime days. This is his legendary days. And a grounded goal kick there. We'll see the ball advance for the Super League side. Clock ticks down and Mohammedan are showing no signs of settling for the score. Goes for goal from distance. What a strike! And these long shots just sometimes knock the stuffing out of anyone because you know anything's possible. Nevertheless, it's a goal kick. Rizwan wants me to say words about Forza Kochi and Rafael Augusto. I mean, I see just two legendary aspects. One is Kochi and football, and Rafael Augusto as well, who's been an integral part of Indian football through the leagues. We've seen him be a part of different teams. And he's one of those very good players that we should always look up to for playing good football in our Indian soil. And I love all the comments coming in. The support for your teams, the questions to me. Again, may not be answering everything. Apologies for that. But nothing but love for all of you who've shared the love for football along with me. It's been a wonderful game throughout. And we have 5 more minutes of football. This is just a glimpse of what is in store for the Super League Kerala. As for Mohammed and Essie, we got a glimpse of what they have in store before the ISL. Almost we got to see I Am Vijayan get a piece of the ball. There we go! He touches the ball and shows some skill in terms of controlling it. And the crowd also immediately acknowledging it, because it is a moment to watch indeed. Look at him making that run. Still got a little bit of his prime days, if I'm not wrong. But it is Mohammedan still on that attacking pedestal. Some space created. He's probably going to go for that pass down to the left. Try to dribble through. Still with Mohammedan. Players, I think, now slowly starting to get a little extra tired. Shot from distance. Defender blocks it. And yeah, when you're running in a condition like this, you're obviously exerting yourself a lot more. One is in terms of gliding through. Second is in terms of keeping your feet on the ground. You put in that extra effort to maintain balance. I Am Vijayan on the defense as well. Few more minutes here as we approach the 90-minute mark. I see support for Forza Kochi. I know there are 6 teams in the Super League Kerala. Do let us know in the chat as to which team each of you are supporting. Of course, there's no team specifically playing here today. It's the all-star team. Oh, it's a good cross inside, but couldn't gather it before going for goal. Yeah, do let us know which team you're supporting and which team are you looking forward to watching in the Super League Kerala. 6 teams. We have different areas of Kerala. Oh, it's a good shot. A well taken shot. Should have slightly directed it. Yeah, there we go. I Am Vijayan once again on the ball. The previous shot should have been away from the keeper to straight to the keeper. And Mr. Vijayan brought down. Binu Alex has a very interesting request. I will, my friend, don't worry. I will very soon. But I'm just watching this game here. It's I Am Vijayan. I see all the support coming in for I Am Vijayan.
Super League Kerala All-Star 11 ഒരു ഗോൾ നേടിയപ്പോൾ 2 ഗോൾ അടിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് കൽക്കട്ട മുഹമ്മദൻ സ്പോർട്ടിംഗ് സൂപ്പർ ലീഗ് കേരള ഓൾ-സ്റ്റാറിനെതിരെ മുന്നോട്ട് നിൽക്കുന്നു.
That's gonna go the other way, and looks like I Am Vijayan will have a go. Will he have a go from distance for this? Will we see him hit the target? This is going to be a very, very interesting moment. Or is he just going to try and deceive the opponents and make a pass? Well, I can't think like I Am Vijayan. Of course, I would never try and do that. The crowd loving this moment. Here comes I Am Vijayan. He's made that pass. He's made the run along with it. The shot comes in to the box. Clearance will be needed from Sporting's side. He goes for it, but hesitates. Minuses it to his teammate who makes that pass. Clearance, to be precise. Theo Jackson, you took a selfie with him. That's amazing. at Thrissur Magic FC opening event. Wow, must be a moment to take a selfie with this legend. Sure, so many people would love to do that. Good passing all of a sudden from the All-Star side, especially on the attacking end. I think when you have I Am Vijayan on your team, by default, you have that extra bit of enthusiasm. But to summarize this game, I will just in a small way fulfill Binu's request. Apologies to summarize this game. ഇത് ഭയങ്കര നല്ലൊരു മാച്ചായിരുന്നു. രണ്ട് ടീം നല്ലതായിട്ട് കളിച്ചു. പക്ഷേ മോമഡൻ ടീം 2 ഗോൾ നൽകി. അതുകൊണ്ട് അവരാണ് ലീഡിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ. പക്ഷേ ഈ മാച്ചിൽ the best thing that could happen was I Am Vijayan playing, and I wouldn't want to mess up saying that. That's why I'm going to just stick to what I'm comfortable with as the players brought down. Once again, a chance for the All-Star side to level things up here. Ball is guided toward the box, but it's straight in the hands of Mr. Chetri, the goalkeeper.
Added time is 2 minutes. കളിക്കാൻ ഇനി 2 മിനിറ്റുകൾ കൂടി.
2 minutes have been added on, as we heard from the announcer. I think there were a few stoppages with regards to that. And it's played on to the left, but not in the clutches, not in reach for the legend Nishant Kumar. Thank you for that comment. Once again, apologies if I missed out on a few comments. You guys have been thoroughly amazing, and there we go, full time here at Malappuram. The virtual first game of the Super League Kerala starts off in style. 2 good goals for Mohammedan to get the better of the All-Star team from the Super League Kerala. And as I always mention, the Kerala crowd never points, and they haven't disappointed here on the chat box as well. All of you have been wonderful. As this amazing game of football comes to an end, I would say it's an amazing day, because we not only saw a wonderful game of football, we got a glimpse of what the Super League Kerala has to offer, and we got a glimpse of watching that man, I Am Vijayan, come on the pitch and play football. He may not have scored a goal or anything, but he still made an impact. He still fulfilled a lot of dreams, and that is the beauty of football. Like I mentioned, this match is definitely for a cause, and we will all hope that this is going to be the main aspect of football, that is unite people and allow us to understand the beauty of the game as all these players shake hands with each other. And we have the Super League Kerala kicking off very soon. We will see matches underway wherein the 6 teams will battle it out to see who the best in the state is. But that being said, this match here comes to an end. The match started as Rockmela scored first, and then Belfort equalized from the penalty spot. This was the first goal, and not to forget the second goal which came in. Thank you so much to all our viewers for joining in this match. You've all been very wonderful, very lovely. Have a wonderful Friday. Have a great weekend, and thank you so much for joining. This is Ryan James signing off. Have a nice day.
ചെയ്യാം. ഇത് ഏതാ വഴി? ഇത് വഴി